Okay, traders. Yes, welcome to the weekend analysis. As usual, every weekend I try to share market outlook for the coming week. So it is just a general projection in the 5 days market move. So it's just an overall. So you have to just break down in lower time frames, at least to understand what exactly is going to happen on the first day. What do we expect on the second day? What I provide here is an overall that is going to provide you with a picture of a direction at which we expect to hold trades in a particular week. So basically, this is for May. Now it is just the 15th of May to 19th of May. So a 5 days market move. And basically, I'll be breaking down into 4 different time frames. Starting with the monthly time frame, but even though I can go deeper to lower time frames like hourly time frame and 30 minutes, but mostly I prefer monthly, weekly, daily, and 4-hour time frame. So let me start with the monthly time frame quickly. Remember, nothing has changed a lot from the previous week analysis. Almost everything remained the same. So there are a few updates based on what has happened this week. So I'm going to provide those changes or those updates. So let me turn on my wave counts and drawings. Basically, you'll find that in a monthly time frame, nothing has changed a lot, as this month started with that powerful push to the upside, then rejected. So we're looking forward for now how this candle is going to close. Now we're looking forward on how this monthly candle is going to close, but mostly we expect a rejection because this was the final touch, now the third touch, because we already had those previous 3 touches. So it is mostly likely price is going to close below this level. It's very rare that it may break. So if it happens that it break to above this level, now we'll be looking for powerful buys now forward, but mostly we don't expect price to break this level. Then quickly on the weekly time frame, there are a few updates there on the weekly time frame. Actually, weekly time frame, we have those touches as usual. Now we see the first, the second touch, and the third touch is here. So this is very basic. Then at that level, there's clear rejection. Now you see there's clear rejection, then the price crossed below. Now this weekly candle also has rejection as well. And now these rejections here, there are multiple rejections. Now these rejections, they are showing that it's just price is respecting this trend line. Now I hope you see the trend line. Let me turn it into white. So now price is respecting this trend line. So even this week it has closed below the trend line, and even last week I said now we have to trust the trend lines as long as we draw them correctly or perfectly. We have to trust them. So, and I said if price is going to close above this trend line, now that will be a different story, whereby price is mostly now expected to continue moving to the upside. But if it is still closing below, we expect it will move strongly down from this trend line. So that is what we are looking forward. So that's how things goes. And actually, we have this sort of diagonal thing. So we have a sort of diagonal thing, and this is the fifth wave. So mostly if that is going to hold it true, so we expect the next move or the next powerful move will be price moving out of this lower channel. Now it will move toward the lower channel, breaking it, and then below. So once price is below the lower channel, now it will be now a clear picture that we are in a sell. We are in a sell when the price is below this channel. But currently it is just 50-50, may go up or may go down, but basically movement to the downside is highly favored. There are many factors of confluence for price to move down. Then moving straight to daily time frame, there are a lot of things to share on daily time frame. But before I talk about important things to consider on daily time frame, I can provide you with an alert of news, so make sure that you watch news. And mostly I recommend not to trade during news hours, because what I'm sharing here is just a technical analysis, so it has nothing to do with the fundamentals. So make sure that you stay out of the market during news hours. So next week we expect many high impact news. Now it is different from this week. Now this week I had news from, I think it was on Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, 3 days of a week. But this week is very serious. We have news from the first day of the week now, which is Monday. Then we have news on Tuesday as well. So you see those red are the high impact. So till Friday we have the high impact news. So make sure that you watch those news hours and then you trade outside news hours. Or if you are in the market, you can protect your profits if your trade is open during news hours. So that's the update. Now in daily time frame, we can have a diagonal thing again. So we have this internal diagonal. We had that big picture diagonal. So this is now an expanding diagonal, the smaller one. So actually this indicates the now the end of the move to the upside. So we basically expect the price is going to turn around this region. And always we are looking for a possible reverse of price now. I mean, possible rise now from here now. Specifically, we're looking for a possible rise in the completion of the fifth wave of a diagonal. So that's very, very basic. But in lower time frames now, let me go to 4 hour where we can have a clear picture of what is mostly expected to happen in the coming week. So as we go down, you see things are getting more complex. You see there are a lot of drawings, a lot of labels, the counts now. So basically things are getting more complex. Okay, now, so what we're looking forward here is, now last week we were here around this region. So I was expecting now price, it may move to complete the fourth wave down, slightly down, but actually it wasn't, I mean, it didn't move down again. So this was, now this marked completion of the fourth wave. So if fourth wave of completed here, so we had this movement to the upside. So this is just the beginning of the fifth wave to the upside. And this move to the downside is just a correction of this previous move. And actually it has not broken the previous swing low, so it respects the idea of this being the second wave. So if this move to the downside is the second wave, now currently we expect the third wave to the upside that's going to be very strong. So the third wave to the upside is going to be very, very strong. So we have this trend line up here. So mostly we have to, in order to catch a safe buy opportunity, we have to watch for price now moving to this trend line, breaking it, then retesting it. So after retest is when we can catch this powerful push to the upside. And yeah, that's all. And our profits should not be beyond this swing high, I mean previous swing high. So they must be within or at least to the end of this level. So that's how we're going to trend next week. Mostly we have to watch for this trend line. But for those who can trade in lower time frames, they can even catch down here. Maybe let me go to 1 hour. Now in 1 hour time frame, we can have a different view. It's not different, but actually it can go that deeper. So in 1 hour, you can expect, now you see this move was the beginning of the third. So we can, now this current move to the downside is correction. So this correction may still go down up to this level here. So it may go around 2004. Then you can catch here. So you can have some buy limits around 2004. Then once prices came to 2004 level, you can put your stop losses down here, or you can manage with the previous swing low here. You put your stop losses around 1998, and then once price has triggered those in trades here, we expect it to push up, breaking the trend line, retest, and then we join to the upside. So you can catch as far as down here if you move to 1 hour and 30 minutes time frames. But in 4 hour time frames, you can maybe wait for this break, or you can just take trades around this region with the stop losses around 1998. So that's how we're going to trade next week. So make sure that you watch updates on Telegram. I do updates on Telegram, and let's expect many updates next week. If you have not yet subscribed to the Telegram channel, you can join the Telegram channel. Actually, I expect it to drop many frequent updates now, or we call the trading updates, the entries and everything. So make sure that you keep in touch. Put your comment on the comment section, and also share this video. Like if you have if you think it's helpful, you can like, and also subscribe this channel if it's just your first time you're visiting this channel, or if you have not subscribed. So thank you for your time and have a great weekend.